I'm in a corner lot, in a corner room, with a corner window. And this view is beautiful. Actually, the entire house is. You have to see it, so make sure you watch and stay for the full house tour because, man, you don't often see properties like this. By the way, this is in Ayala Alabang Village, Muntinlupa. We have another corner house and lot for sale here in Ayala Alabang Village. So obviously this isn't as common as any other house. It's just by virtue of it being a corner lot. And from anywhere that you come in from, either the two streets on either side or even yung across, ang ganda niya. It is a beautiful house from any angle you look at it. So on the right side, you have a gate, and then also here on the left, so dito tayo papasok. So you have a pedestrian gate over here, and then the rest is for the driveway. First thing you'll notice is the driveway itself has really nice stone tiles. So these are durable, they age gracefully, and they just look amazing overall. Natural stones. And speaking of which, the first thing you will see is this pond. So it takes up majority of this facade, and it just looks so nice. You have a stone pathway over here leading to the other side, so to the relative back portion of the house. And then on this side, you have the rest of the driveway curving around the corner. Clearly it's very windy, so if you can hear that, apologies. It's very windy. Sorry, the driveway curves around here, which reveals the rest of your carport area. So you can comfortably fit, well, definitely 2 cars, no? Dito sa dalawang slot na to. But if you slot it really well, maybe 4 cars, 5 even, including this driveway, 6 if you're really good, and then of course you can also park guest cars right outside. So just remember this, you have another garden over there in the far corner and all the way to the, again, other relative back. Hirap pala pag-usapan ng pag-corner lot kasi nga ang dami niyang facade, so yung likod niya medyo dalawa din. In any case, you have a door over there, so take note of that. Actually, 2 doors over there, so we'll get back to that later. But this is your main entrance. So you have 4 marble steps leading up to the solid wooden door with a glass panel on the right side. And then on the far left, another glass panel, which gives you a sneak peek of the interior. Then as you enter, you have lots of natural light thanks to the frosted glass window over here. If you remember, this one goes out to the carport, but you don't see it, you just let the light in. And then on this side, it reveals your main stairs, beautiful wooden main stairs, as well as the rest of your open space planning. But before we go there, I want to show this part first. So behind the frosted glass door that we have over here is your guest accessible powder room. So you have lots of counter space for this one, minimalist sink, and then your toilet, and that's it. Very sleek, straight to the point, but still has this impressive nature to it. And si John, iniiwasan niya yung mga salamin kasi ang dami talaga salamin dito. But you have this hallway that acts as storage. So naka-lock lang siya ngayon, but you can move this around. And then at the end, sige, hindi ko napapakita, okay lang. At the end, you have another frosted glass door, but that one's gonna lead you back out to your carport. So that's one of the doors in the carport. Okay, and now over here, you have your living spaces. So what separates the living area, even if it's open, is the floor. So for the most part, you have this beautiful stone tiles, but for the living area, wooden planks. Wide and long wooden planks. And I don't know if you can hear it. Sounds so nice. Granted, I do have rubber soles, so it's not as noisy. But if you had wooden heels, oh, this is gonna sound mwah. So in any case, you have really high ceiling. You have lots of natural light thanks to all of the windows. And I love that they used this kind of shutters or blinds because it just has this very dramatic flair to it. Very classic, very timeless. Mid-century, but that peers out into the pond that we saw earlier, as well as sliding doors that let you see your backyard, your patio, and your swimming pool. So actually, you know what? Let's head out there before we check out the kitchen. So if you were to entertain family and guests, you could open this up. Lalo na kung gabi, for example, it's hindi naman mainit. Speaking of which, mahangin nga dito actually. So kahit na hindi gabi, pwede mong gawin yun. So you could open that up, entertain family and friends. So diretso na sila dito sa pool. They could hang out, sit down. Gorgeous color, by the way. I hope it translates in the video. Very chill, quite windy. As yun na yung water feature niya. Just it rippling through. And then you also have those parang natural waterfall effect na sa gilid. But very zen feeling. Then towards this end, you have a grillery. Stainless steel yun, by the way. Yung labas niya mukhang stone, pero yung loob niya stainless steel. So bahala na kayo mag-set up ng grillery niya dyan. And then here, again, you have more covered areas for seating. So we came out through the living area, but you can also open this to lead to the kitchen. Pero dito na tayo babalik, since ito na yung naka-open. Okay, now, your dining and your kitchen. Again, it's open area, but not super open. Meron ka pa rin compartmentalization kahit papano. Your dining area can fit a large table, even longer than this if you needed it. But currently, it's a 10-seater. Tama ba? Yes, it's a 10-seater. But you can probably sit at 12 or even 14 or 16-seater if you needed to. And then over on this side, big kitchen. You have an island counter with lots of storage on this side and then a bar on that side. Storage over there, storage everywhere. Yeah, your sink is in your island counter. Obviously, this still has storage on either side. And then you have an industrial grade, I was gonna say sink, I'm sorry, industrial grade stove right here. Of course, it also has a range. And then provision for your refrigerator, you can go even taller. And then right next to this one, you have your pantry. Then right next to that, you have access to your service kitchen or your daily kitchen. You can see that the hallway is very wide. Tsaka madaming outlets. So actually dito pwede kayong maglagay ng appliances nyo, the bigger ones, like your washer, dryer, and what have you. And then over to this section is the actual daily kitchen with your built-in sink and your stove. You have a pantry room on the right. And then over here, it's just more storage, really. It's a storage room. And then here, actually, ito pala yung laundry area. Correction. Nandito yung washer nila. Pero again, as I mentioned, since sobrang daming outlets doon, it's up to you what appliances you want to put there. Dito pala yung hanging rod. So this is actually the proper laundry area. Then if you needed to hang stuff outside, quick access through your sliding glass doors. Now, this, by the way, leads to your tank as well as your may sink din sa labas. And then a gate that will lead you back out to the side of your property. behind the camera, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Nagkalituhan lang din ng konti. So from the laundry area, you have a door with stairs that lead down and back out to the carport. So let's say you parked, pwedeng diretso na yung groceries dito sa laundry and then to your daily kitchen. Naisip tuloy ako kung ito na yung laundry area. Ano pa inalagay ko dito? Must be a lot of like cooking-related appliances. Ay, ang daming outlets, oh. This is CCTV room, and then across that is the staff quarters, which can fit 4 beds, and it has an ensuite toilet and bath. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention pala, sorry. Sa kitchen, those aren't just glass panes. Those are actually sliding glass doors. So again, you can go outside if you wanted to. So makaikot ka dun sa perimeter ng property. Okay. So that is it for the ground floor. Let's now head over to the second floor, which by the way, ganito talaga siya. Isang side lang yung handle for the aesthetics. Presumably, puro adults naman yung nakatira dito. Then you have space under the stairs for maybe a rock garden or something. Okay, so as I head up, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more houses like this, specifically the ones here in Ayala Alabang Village, Muntinlupa, make sure you either call us through our hotline, check out more of our videos, or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Okay, so more windows and glass. Ano unahin natin? Well, ito na kasi nakikita na natin eh. So upon reaching the second floor landing, you have 2 hallways. Yes, there you have 2 hallways that you can go to. Unahin na natin to. Right next to your main stairs, you have, I want to call this the sunroom, and not just because there's sun streaming through the windows and it looks majestic, but just because it looks like an office or entertainment room. And since you have such a big house I can tell this house has a lot of rooms and we have yet to explore it. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna call it a sunroom or entertainment room. You have your built-in shelves over here and lots of windows to let in natural light. Also, this is the corner room, as in sa corner mismo. Again, this is a corner lot. So you have a view of your beautiful neighborhood. And then, you have an area over here. It's just an open area at the end of the hallway na may outlet. So it's up to you. Pwede nyo gawing mini office na less private. So basta you have that space, let your imagination run free. And then over here, we have a bedroom. Okay, this is bedroom number 1. It's nice that, hold on. Okay, so the general style of the bedroom doors are solid wooden door and then glass panel on the right side. So even if you lock the door, meron pa ring glass panel. You have this amount of space for this particular room. Lots of layers. Like, it's not just a square room, clearly. You have lots of windows. This one, for example. Hold on, may I see? Okay, so these are fixed glass windows. Pero parang may rock garden sa labas. I don't know if you can tell. Yan actually yung eaves or yung bubong ng ground floor. Pero since you can see it from the second floor, ginawa na lang nilang, or tinakpan na lang nila ng bato para maganda tignan. And then you see the trees and everything. It just looks so nice. So you have that. Floor to ceiling, no windows. And then these are the more regular windows. Pero mind you, ang laki pa rin. And these ones you can open, sliding siya. And they come with accordion screens. So when you open the windows, you close these so that you don't let any of the insects come in. Since this is just the second floor, sabi nga nila, abot pa rin yun ng mga flying insects. You have a frosted glass panel over here. Clearly, it's a teaser for the toilet and bath, for the ensuite, but you don't see anything. And then the huge mirror over here is for your wardrobe. Hindi na makataka si John sa video na to. And then you have your actual ensuite toilet and bath with your sink, your toilet, and then your enclosed shower space. And again, yung window, sobrang laki, by the way. This is an awning window. Pag ganun yung bukas niya, in other words. Laki niya. But at least frosted, diba? So may privacy. And also, you have very high ceiling. The ceiling is even higher than the bedroom area itself. That's why it feels so cavernous. Okay, and then tawid na lang tayo. So that's bedroom number 1. And this is bedroom number 2. Ooh. Again, check out the ceiling design. It's very different from the last one. So iba-iba talaga per room. You have this amount of space. You can fit a queen-sized bed and still have an office in this area. Seating on the other, or maybe your hobby corner, perhaps. Huge windows, again, sliding glass windows. And then your built-in wardrobe, shelving, and then desk/entertainment kasi dyan na rin yung TV mo. And then on this side, you have the ensuite, toilet and bath, with your sink, your toilet, and then your enclosed shower space over there. So this one is a more rectangular room, but it's not typical pa rin. Feeling. And then, end of the hallway. Oh, let me just show you, hold on. In case hindi siya obvious kanina, ito yung sinasabi ko. So all of the doors, solid wooden door, and then my glass panels on the left side or right side. Okay, so this one is bedroom number 3. So you have your wardrobe, built-in wardrobe on the right, and then your ensuite on the left with your sink, your toilet, and your enclosed shower space. And then this is the room itself. So this portion is a little higher. Yung finished ceiling height niya, mas mataas kaysa dito. Dito medyo slightly dropped, pero high ceiling pa rin. And again, you have lots of windows. Regular windows that like start here going up, and then ito floor to ceiling. And it's still a corner window. So it's the other corner of the house, and you can see your neighborhood. Pero they planted trees in the corners, bamboo actually. And bamboo grows to be really tall plants, kaya hindi, parang siyang nagiging wall, pero parang siyang privacy wall na natural. And that looks really nice. Okay, so that's it for this hallway. I want to show you something else. So, itong hallway na to, wooden yung floors niya, diba? So, from the bedrooms to the hallway and then to the other bedrooms, seamless yung flooring until you reach this part, where it's stone tiles again, and all the way to the other side. Ooh, what's this? Hold on. Okay. Hold on. May switch ba dito? Ayan. May switch pero wala yung ilaw. This is a storeroom, basically. Meron siyang built-in cabinetry. And then over here, you have, it's an AV room. It's an entertainment room. Ang ganda. So, ito lang yung so far, yung carpeted, yung flooring. The moment I entered, nag-iba agad yung audio kasi nga carpeted siya. And kasi may mattress dito. Mag-iba talaga yung audio quality. But yeah, this is an audio room. And then on either side, kita mo yung pumapasok at kita mo yung nasa living area nyo. You could also turn it into a Zoom room, as I like to call it, as we like to call it these days. Just a small area where you can talk to people online undisturbed. That could also be a good option for that room. Before we go in there, let's check this one out. So by this area, it's like an office, but it also feels like a vanity, and not just because puro salamin siya ha. This makes the area feel very, very big, by the way. But yeah, I'd say this is more of an office. There are outlets everywhere, so you can also put desks here. But then why would you? Kasi ayaw mo namang i-obstruct yung view looking down dun sa living area. Again, up to you. Comment down below what you would do with this space. And then this has access to one of the balconies, or the balcony, at the other end of the property. So it's actually a very nice balcony. And again, kita yung sinasabi kong parang rock garden na. Technically, it's not a rock garden, but let's just call it that for the sake of this video because it looks nice. It covers the roof sa ground floor. So instead of it just looking like tiles, they decided to use rocks. So let's go back in. And let's go in what I assume to be the primary bedroom just because the door itself is massive. It's a wide and tall solid wooden door and no glass panels on either side. There is, however, a very big mirror the moment you enter. Oh, wow, okay. Yep, definitely the primary room. You have space for a king-sized bed. Meron ka ng built-in headboards and your switches and outlets are already built in there as well. Then across from that, you have your built-in entertainment shelving. Clearly, this is where your massive TV is gonna go. You have storage on either side and below. And then you have this space. Lots of outlets and ports. So this could be your room office area or seating, it's up to you. That side are just windows. This side is another door leading to the balcony that we came in from earlier. And then across this one, we have a sliding door, a pocket sliding door that leads to your walk-in closet. You have an island counter here with lots and lots of drawers, so lots of storage. Mirrors, storage. Mirrors, by the way, are also storage. And then here in the center, you have a floating mirror. So that's nice. So this is your vanity. And then you have access to an enclosed automated toilet area. Tama ba? Enclosed area for your toilet that happens to be automatic. There, I think that's more correct. And then you have your his and her sinks here in the middle with storage underneath. You have an enclosed shower space with 2 shower heads. And then a bathtub here in the middle. So yung wet areas nyo are stone tiles, or tiles rather. And then the dry areas are again, wood. This is a very elegant space. I just want to see what the doors look like, or door look like. Okay, so it's solid wooden door. Wala siyang glass panel. Ooh, that is a smooth roll. Okay, so that is it for the second floor. I will now go for a recap, but before that, make sure you check out these really cool B-rolls. If you were thinking to yourself, man, meron din akong ganitong bahay na for sale eh. Sana ibenta ng Presello. Actually, kaya namin. That's what the investment is for. So make sure you head on over to our website and have your property for sale listed with us so that we can help you sell it. By the way, guys, if you haven't already heard, we have a YouTube membership channel where there are 3 tiers. There's Presello Fan, Presello Team, and Presello Fam. That is the highest tier, and you actually have access to exclusive videos, exclusive shout-outs, and even exclusive chances to hang out with the rest of the team via Gmeet or Zoom or what have you. So we're just gonna let you know when you're a member, when we are actually gonna hang out. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check that out. And also, shout out to our newest members, Marcel Rudniki and Yashik Ravi. All right, let's see. Let's just hang out by the living area for now. You have 1,300 square meters of floor area and then 870 square meters of lot area. 5 toilet and baths, 4 bedrooms, big bedrooms. Then you have what I like to call the sunroom, but it's basically a multi-purpose room or entertainment room. You have the Zoom room, or another theater room if you wanted it, which has views of from either side, if you remember. And then a swimming pool here in the backyard, a pond out here in the front, well, at least one of the fronts, because again, this is a corner lot. And the thing about this particular property is it's junction free, it's relatively quiet. If you hear a drill in the background, that's how it always is. There's always something new going on. But car-wise or vehicle-wise, it's a very peaceful street, prime street, and it is beautifully lined with trees. And again, this is in Ayala Alabang Village, Muntinlupa. So if you're anyone you know is interested in a place like this, make sure you send this video to them, or if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. If you want to see more house tours, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more of our Build Your Owns or BYOs, click here. And if you want to see more of our other content, click right here. Also, if you haven't subscribed,